ありがとうございます。In May 1865, Julia Margaret Cameron sent a portfolio of photographs to Henry Cole, the first director of the V&A. She was 49 years old and had been taking photographs for a little over a year. She wrote to Cole that she would be so proud and pleased if the museum were to acquire her photographs. They did, and a few months later, they exhibited them to the public. It was the only time in her life that her work was shown in a museum. I can only imagine how proud and pleased Julia Margaret Cameron would be to see this exhibition, her first solo show in Japan. Julia Margaret Cameron was one of the most innovative and important photographers of the 19th century. She made beautiful and artistic photographs. She pioneered the close-up portrait and was the first photographer to make photographs purposely out of focus. She not only made powerful portraits, but she also posed her sitters, friends, family, and servants as characters from biblical, historical, or allegorical stories. A mother of 6, Cameron took up photography at the age of 48 after receiving a camera as a gift from her daughter. And this photograph is the one that she considered her first success. She made this one of a little girl just a few months after she received that first camera. Many of her photographs included streaks and smudges that were traces of her process. She was criticized in her own time for her unconventional techniques, but is now celebrated for her experimental approach. The V&A was the only museum to collect Cameron's work in depth during her lifetime, and today holds over 250 photographs by her. In 1868, the museum gave her the use of 2 rooms as a portrait studio, likely making her the museum's first artist in residence. The V&A was the first museum in the world to collect and exhibit photographs as art. And it was especially forward-thinking of the founding director, Henry Cole, to collect photographs that so boldly and confidently declared themselves to be works of art. Cameron also wrote to Cole that her photographs would electrify him with delight and startle the world. Modesty was not her strong point. But making beautiful and daring photographs was, and I hope that her pictures will bring delight to Japanese audiences. ありがとうございます。